All right, next in line to create more abundance in your life is one that the property people amongst you, me included, will also appreciate. Rent. Renting is obviously something that you can start doing when you have assets that you can rent out to people that care renting them. Now, obviously, behind us here, we've got several people on the water there, surfers. I've been one of them a few days ago, that are renting boards. Now, that is when you have assets like boards, so you can have equipment that you can rent out, and that a lot of people want to rent so that you actually make more money than what it actually cost you. Great idea. Obviously, here being on a beautiful tropical resort, all those rooms all around the property, this is a huge property, huge resort in Bali and Nusa Dua. All those rooms are being rented out per day. Beautiful way to get a great return on your investment, as opposed to the more traditional way of renting it out. For example, an apartment, a unit, a townhouse, a full villa to one family per year. You know, it's not as great leverage. You're not going to get a great yield on that sort of investment. But guess what? Whether you do Airbnb, you have a hotel, a motel, or you just, rent out all the time for the longer periods of time. The beautiful thing with renting is, and by the way, this could be property or equipment, you have another opportunity to productize and not having to trade time for money. So I love how we rent. We have a business that is a co-working space. We rent even desks and meeting rooms. And some people that I know, they have podcast studios that they rent out and all this sort of stuff. So the point of it is, some people rent out cars for weddings and the likes. You can rent all sorts of things out, even venues for wedding spaces, for example. That's another one that we have a client, and one of our clients does this. So the point of it is, you might have certain things that other people might want, but might not have the means for it to buy, or don't want to buy because it's too much maintenance, like a boat, for example, or a jet ski, right? Or a surfboard. I personally don't care. Don't want to, have the hassle of having to carry my own boards everywhere and put them on a plane and have the opportunity for them to break. I'd rather have the convenience, just go somewhere, give them money, and boom, I got something for it. And once I'm done, I just give it back to them and I don't have to look after the maintenance. Certain people are like me in all sorts of things. There's even people that don't want to buy their own property that they live in because they're rent investors. So they rather rent a lifestyle asset and put all of their savings into other assets that make income for them. So there's so many different ways to be smart with time and money. And this is another way to do it. So find ways to rent things out there so that you have more abundance in your life.